Hi, Jan here from John Jelly. I want to talk to you today about antivirus. Now this is something that if you're running a PC or any Windows technology, you really do need to have. Basically, if you're running a Mac, jury's out whether you need antivirus or not. Macs are fairly good and they're fairly safe, but yes, Macs have been known to be attacked and get a little virus. So you're not 100%, and definitely Macs still are subject to malware and things like that. There are lots and lots of antivirus programs out there, both paid and free. The one I use personally is a free one called Avast. Perfectly good, does the job, keeps up to date. I register it, but it doesn't cost me anything. I just have to re-register it every year. There are well-known brands like McAfee and Norton, which now often come installed on your actual PC when you get it. You can also choose, obviously, to have stuff on your phone as well. The most important thing about an antivirus is you need one, it needs to be up to date, and you need to be running it. So they just sit there and they run in the background. There's nothing really you have to do to them. But if you think that your PC has been compromised, then you can have the option with your antivirus to actually go in and run a full scan. If you still think there's something wrong after that, most of them give the option to run a boot time scan, which means that it'll actually do it before the computer itself boots up. These take hours to run. It's best to run overnight if you really do need to run one. But most of the time, just sitting, having your antivirus, chutter away in the background, perfectly adequate, and it will keep you safe. The other thing that often gets by the antivirus software is a little bit of malware. And that's those pesky pop-ups, adverts and things like that. That's malware. There's a free tool called Malware Bytes. Download it, run it once a month, and it will get rid of the majority of things like that. Again, it's one of those things that needs to be kept up to date. So if it asks you to update it, do update it, and then give it a quick run. It takes between 10 minutes and 20 minutes depending on your computer and how much it's actually got to scan through. You could also do with having a decent firewall. Most Windows computers now come with an inbuilt Windows firewall. We happen to have Komodo on our computers, which is just a little bit, I think, a little bit better than the Windows one. But it doesn't matter, as long as you've got a firewall running, that controls what goes in and out of the computer. So it's a bit like a doorman. So you can decide what's allowed access to your computer and what your computer can do, send out as well. So that's a little bit. So there you go. You need an antivirus. You need to have malware protection running about once a month. And you could do with having a decent firewall as well. If there's anything you want to know, if there's anything we want to ask, then just get in touch with us. Always happy to ask questions, because the important thing is you're working on that computer. You need to keep it safe. That's Jan from John Jelly. Bye.